Another thought from the tractor chat. So, yeah, my hat, green cover. I've done cover crops, done multiculture stuff, done a lot of no-till work, and man, there's a lot of times that it fails. But I want to talk about how we're starting to make it work. And we're going to have a field day. We don't have an exact date yet, but it's going to be sometime in May. So anybody who wants to check this out, you can come see it on our farm. But what I want to talk about is multiculture. So here's the thing. Everybody has a belief that planting a multiculture crop is going to use more water. False. Here's the thing. When you have multiple different plant species that are involved in the same field, those root systems are designed by our creator to work together. And that's why they don't use more water. So when you have grasses, you have legumes, you have brassicas, which don't necessarily work well in Texas, but you have these other different plants that are all there working together. You got nitrogen fixers, you got plants that are mining phosphorus. And guess what? All this stuff makes better hay, it makes better baleage. That's why we're doing it, because we get to put less fertilizer out. The biologic products that we use, like Holganix, makes us have such a higher quality forage because we have multiple different species in there. If you're watching your cow graze in a field, what do? They go take a bite of this and they go take a bite of that. I even like this. If you have a pivot, a Tifton, and there's some weeds around the outside and some different things, and you watch those cows, a lot of times they'll go eat the Johnson grass and they'll go eat the weeds before they eat the Tifton. Because why? They like it better. The nose knows. They know what they're doing. So this is what we're trying to do with multiculture. This is what we're trying to do with Holganix. We want to raise better soil. If we get our soil health better and better, we're going to be less dependent on chemical inputs, chemical fertilizers. I don't have any problem with them. We use them. But let's try to use less. Let's try to use less diesel. Let's try to use less tractor hours, less man hours, because all that's really expensive. And at the same time, we're making a better product. That's why we're doing some of those things. If you want to come see it in action, we'll be posting some dates when that's going to be going on. And just want y'all to be a part of it and want y'all to see what we're doing in real time so y'all can come understand, because there's nothing like seeing it in person. Thank y'all for watching.